No, all right. I'm like a kid in a candy store this morning. Okay, can I tell you? So me have me enamel mug, me have one piece of cinnamon leaf. You have to look at the display this morning. One last listen, it's like original all-time greater. So who is responsible first and foremost before I even tell you what's going on? Who's responsible for the display this morning?
Well,
Figure up.
I thank Miss Lynn in St. Mary,
And you call
my
her?
auntie.
You call who is
Miss
Miss
Lynn.
Lynn? And Miss Lynn is who?
Grandmother.
And where you call her?
Mama.
All right, so you want to big up to Mama this morning.
Big up to Mama.
All right, so before we get into the interview, egg punch and hot chocolate. Why not refresh your guests this holiday with some all-time Jamaican Christmas drinks? So Nicholas Douglas, culinary specialist and sous chef, now joins us to demonstrate how these holiday classics are made. Good morning, Nick. How are you?
Good morning.
So you come on the set this morning and everybody is like up in excitement right now. We see all
because
the
they're seeing things from their
authentic-
childhood.
Yeah, all the authentic, you know,
except
Jamaican
Blondie, of
pieces.
course, because she's like.
Oh, you're
thought
poking fun at Londia? You're poking fun at Londia? All right. So I call it grotto bread, but you say no, that's
No, this
duck
one
bread.
is the duck bread.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, what?
I didn't even know they had a name.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
grotto
just
bread or
knew
duck bread.
breads like these came out at Christmas.
Ah, all right.
And you
so,
said egg punch. Why not eggnog?
Well, the egg punch is more of a Jamaican terms, but it's the nug. It's really a nug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
all right. And how did we, you know, become synonymous and affiliated with hot chocolate and eggnog for Christmas or egg punch?
Well, the eggnog was brought here by the British. It really developed over the years and becomes a Jamaican household name.
How do you make it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do I make it? It's simple. This now we have here.
Yeah.
We have, in this pot, we have cow's milk, fresh cow's milk.
Can we use substitute cosmo for something else, like?
Almond milk or
Almond
something?
milk.
I don't drink milk, so I use almond milk.
Okay. All right. Good.
But this is cow's milk, this one,
Okay.
yes. So all you have to do,
So you'd bring it to a boil?
yes.
Okay.
Normally what you could do, you could blend it, but I don't like the blended version.
Okay.
So I prefer to make it by hand.
Nice.
All right. And when you're mixing egg into any hot liquid,
You have to keep on whisking, because it will scramble on you.
Ah. Let's tell when we get into the nutmeg. I'm ready.
So we're going to add 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of eggs, man. Hence the name eggnog. Londia's like,
so how did you learn all of these things, though?
Well, I learn it from different people. When I go to the country, learn it from a country, and I learn it from my grandmom, my mom,
Mama.
mama. Yes.
Mama is very proud. Very proud this morning.
Normally they would have blended it, but I
Yeah.
don't like when it is blended.
Oh, so you just boil, bring
Because
out the milk
old
to
time
boil.
days they never have blender, so you have to use a whisk, and it's an
Oh.
old beater.
Oh, you know.
So it's 4 eggs to about
Yeah.
what?
To
How
a
many
quart
cups
of milk. A
Okay.
quart.
A quart of milk.
And you have to keep whisking.
And
as
you'd
you
keep
say.
this on for how long?
About 10 minutes.
About 10
It
minutes.
was on before, so we soon take it off.
There you go.
Do we put brandy in there?
Yes, the brandy really developed by the when it came to the Caribbean. They use a lot of like brandy, gin, whiskey, and the good old rum.
If Adrian never asked about the brandy, something would have wrong this morning.
Now
though.
we're going to put it in today. I'm going to put stout in it.
Oh, okay. Well, Adrian, that's your role. Yeah, I know we can't drink. I know I got that, but Adrian would have asked about the brandy.
I don't know, because I think
You can
it
add the
smells
nutmeg
tastes
to it.
better.
Okay, here we go.
A generous helping of nutmeg.
Hallelujah. It smells so good. Can
So
I
how
tell
many
you?
more ingredients are we going to put in this?
We're going to put now in it, we're going to put our vanilla, cinnamon, almond, and rose water.
And that's a cinnamon leaf.
Yeah.
Love it. It smells real good though, Nicholas. Trust me.
And the entire process would take how long?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Okay. So all of this, right? The entire
Yeah.
nutmeg we're doing.
No, this is good.
That's
That's
good?
good, yeah.
All right. And we have to whistle our ride, you know, because everybody wants to see what it's going to look like.
So you can put a little.
This is our vanilla, right?
Yeah, that's the vanilla.
Just a cap?
You can just, I don't really cap in, I just pour.
You just pour. No, you not pour. You tell me the
And
stuff.
rose water, what does that add to?
The
No.
rose water give it a nice flavor. This one is the almond and vanilla.
Yeah.
And you cannot go without the almond.
No, but if you throw so much, then you throw just a little bit more. Eyeball.
It's not outdo thing, you know.
No, but I have an eyeball and balance it out. Come on, man, Adrian. Come on, man.
Then you can add milk, but I don't want to use no condensed milk. Those days you don't use condensed milk, you use sugar.
Sugar, okay.
Put some sugar in there.
Which one? And this, the big spoon you
Yes.
want? All right, here you go. And when it comes on to making the hot chocolate, let me just ask you really quickly, do you blend or grind? Like, how do you get the
Grind it, or you can grate it.
Grate it, right.
But the old time days is more, yes.
What about blend? Sorry, I don't want it to say grate or grind.
The stout way to go in it, and the rum.
All right, so after that reduction for 20 minutes, you put it to cool and then you put it in
put
the
it to cool and put it in the fridge.
All right, and then it should
love
be good.
it.
All right, so
It's
the
simple.
next beverage,
Yes,
the
hot
chocolate,
chocolate.
right?
Yes.
I tried to make this one time, and I went to Google, and I found a recipe, and it didn't taste quite as good as when I
You're not
got
putting
it
the
from my
cinnamon leaf
grandmother.
in the, oh, you just drop some leaves in there.
Just drop some leaf in
So
there.
you're telling me
Which
your
side
trick
are you
for
using now, Nick?
this,
This
This
side.
side?
Or you prefer to use this side, the finer
The
side.
finer side. Oh, all right. No
so your trick for that is to start with coconut milk
Yes.
as your base.
For the hot chocolate, I prefer to use coconut milk instead of water.
Oh,
So,
smell this one?
yes.
It smells so good.
It have a better scent.
Yeah.
And when you use the milk, normally you have to have the fat on top. If you don't have the fat on top, that's chocolate water.
And how much of the chocolate would you grate into?
I don't use all of this.
The one bar?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know the chocolate really developed mostly in Mexico. The Mexican is when it went to Mexico, they really start to flavor it and put cinnamon and things in it. But we in Jamaica, we still keep the old-fashioned African way where we just use mortar, parch.
I think half my chocolate will go around the pot here.
we parch it and then we fan it out. Meaning fanning, you get out of the basket, you flip it, so that all the trash flow out. And then you beat it.
And Nicholas, you're born in Kingston.
Yeah, born in Kingston.
All right, so that's what
amazing.
the cocoa, that's a cocoa.
This is the cocoa
Cocoa
plant.
plant.
Yes, that pod, and then this is what it looks like when it's open.
So we can add a little vanilla. We're going to add some almond.
Yeah. Oh, no, stop
We're going to do a pinch of salt.
Yeah,
And also in this one.
yeah. Pinch of salt.
Yeah.
And what else?
All right. So, and this would all go with what? Our little sprat this morning.
This morning we're going to go with our sprat.
Yeah.
And this is sprat and
Want to see the
whitening.
pear?
And our
Want to see the avocado up here?
duck bread.
Jeez, oh no.
And that's a Christmas breakfast. Christmas morning breakfast.
And
then
you
drink
get
it
to
out of
serve,
this.
you must have your enamel mug. You must have your enamel
Yes,
mug.
you have to have your enamel mug. You have to. It's a must. It is a must that you have your
And I
enamel
can
mug.
just imagine drinking that hot tea out of this.
But if you
can't
cannot
hold it
take
with a
heat,
hand.
you have to hold this one.
No, man, I'm good. I'm good right here. Eh? My head can fit in this, but don't worry about it. This is my mug,
Normally
man.
we had sugar to this, we don't use milk.
Yeah.
Because they start with cow's milk.
All right, I love it. So we gotta go. But Nick, how can we find you really quickly? Because you've really impressed us this morning. So how can we find you, Nick?
You can call
Call you where?
374-6105.
374-6105. Listen to Mama Lynn and everybody up in St. Mary. Where exactly is it?
Giles is up on Camberwell.
All right, we want to say Merry Christmas when it comes. Thank you very much. Nick, of course, culinary specialist.
And sous chef, Nicholas Douglas. That they call you on Christmas morning to say, hey, I want a breakfast spread.
No, Adrian, no. Adrian, learn. That's why he was here to teach us this morning. Learn. Or see the book there from Pamela Powell. Go and get them.
And the Dr. Pamela Powell book
Yes,
is here.
yes.
They had this
Brown, she won tickets to yesterday.
Na 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 na. Oh, oh, oh. Na 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 na.
Now some food for the soul. It's Easter, a peak time for meatless dishes, and culinary specialist Nicholas Douglas joins us now with an idea about the greatest phenomenon to hit Jamaica, food phenomenon in the
My thing
certainly
is,
in my lifetime.
Nicholas is back with fish back. That's it. I'm excited when I see you on the set, right? 'Cause I
He
love
was here last Christmas. You were here Christmas.
Christmas,
With-
yes.
So
with-
he's
with-
like the holiday specialist.
Not only that, because he's authentic. He has that nice, true yard style.
So in
and I
teacher
love
for make
it.
chocolate tea.
Yes.
No, he's going
Fish
to
back.
give us his spin on the fish back, fish scrap.
Yes.
Because it's not everything is back.
Nicholas, go ahead, please. Take us through what we need to learn.
Tell me about the fish back thing though.
Okay, well, the fish back is a bit different. It's far cheaper. It's for about $40 to $50 a pound. Well, the fish scrap, fish cuttings, is a bit more expensive. Start from anywhere from $80 and upwards.
All right, and was
Live
it
to the type of fish.
widespread? How widespread was the use before Andrew mentioned?
Well, people usually use it, but it was not so popular. Since he mentioned it in Parliament, everyone now trying to use, if they use that to make fish tea, they're gone now to the back. If they want, don't have enough money, they try use the back. You cook it down, because from once it starts to steam, it starts to flake apart. So you get value for your money there.
Okay, cool.
Go
What
ahead,
are we
tell
making
us
this
through.
morning?
Well, I'll be doing the fish scrap. The fish scrap have a lot more meat on it, as you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could work with that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to be doing some salt and pepper.
What are you making? A soup?
No, I'm going to be searing and then steaming in the China steamer.
All right.
So
And what's brewing already on the
Okay,
stove?
in the pot right here, we have potato cooked in coconut milk and seasoned with cock soup,
Yeah.
and then we utilize onion, garlic, pimento, thyme, marjoram, and all of those spices and seasoning.
Find some fancy things in
Yes,
Yeah.
so there we see him with sun-dried
And-
tomatoes
and,
over here. And then, of course, we see him with lemon or lime, sun-dried lime.
Sun-dried lime.
Yeah.
Alright, so fish usually it doesn't take a long time
No.
to cook. The scrap I presume would cook in a much shorter time.
Far shorter time because it's less bone.
Okay. Let me just find out from you though, Nicholas. How hot does your oil have to get? Because I thought it would be hotter than that. I thought it would be searing and
I
carrying
turn
on.
it down. I don't want it too hot because I don't want it to burn before it starts to catch color.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
Then this is our potato. It's already put to boil. It is finished right now. So we'll take this one off.
All right. Yeah, man, you can always rest it over here. You know?
So, all right. We're going to move on. Well, in this one, what we have in here, we have our oil. This is olive oil. And I'll fuse it with our using annatto and turmeric.
Oh.
This is it here.
Pretty.
Annatto
Annatto and the turmeric.
seeds, eh?
Yeah.
The
red
annatto is the
seeds.
seeds, and the turmeric is like ginger.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they
And they're
curry,
very
the
good
curry
for your
like thingy.
health.
Yep.
Yeah, they're very good
Alright,
for
so
your health.
you'll be doing what here now?
Right now, I'll be using some grape tomatoes. These are not cherry tomatoes, these are grape
Yeah,
tomatoes. Grape tomatoes are different from cherry tomato. Cherry tomato is different from strawberry tomato. Each one of them is different.
So, and you were mentioning that the taste.
The taste of them
different?
is different.
So it tastes like a grape. It tastes like a grape.
That's what I wanted to find out. It just tastes like a sweet tomato. to
Sweet
me.
tomato.
Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
The sweet tomato.
But it's easy to confuse because some people don't really know the difference between
Yeah,
the grape,
when
the
I go
plum,
to
and
the
the
supermarket, if I see it small, I just say, hey.
I just got it.
It tastes like grape.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just got it.
okay. Cool. So what do? You inject something from the grape into
No, no,
I'm wondering.
no, injecting it.
Genetically modified kind of
GMO,
thing.
right?
No, it's not GMO. No,
Alright,
no, no,
go.
it's not GMO.
Let's go because we want
mean-
to see. We're excited. We need to see what's going on. So, what we're doing next?
All
Quick
right.
time.
No, this one now is on. It started.
And Nick, of course, if I want you for a special function, how I find you?
You can just call me 374-6105.
374-6105.
yes.
You need to call Nick, yeah.
And you'll be serving your fish scrap with
Yes.
what?
Then we're going to be using our
Grape
grape
tomato.
tomatoes. We're just going to we're using some extra virgin olive oil, and this is cold pressed extra virgin